Hey gang, it's Michael Kostroff. This week I want to talk about the idea of making the character your own. It's a phrase that we use often in acting, make the character your own. You'll sometimes hear that from a director or a casting director, make it your own. And I want to talk about what that means and what that doesn't mean. Um, I'm a great believer that the way to do your best work is by um, acknowledging yourself as the authority. So if you've taken the breakdown and the script and you've done a good job of detective work and you've made decisions or choices or you have a certain idea about a scene or a character, I would really like to encourage you to trust that. We don't know if you're going to get picked or not picked or somebody's going to like it or not like it or it's right or wrong. Fuck all that. This is your presentation. So you should honor your artistic instincts because that's what people want to see. We want to see what you do with the role. Um, However, make the character your own does not mean making choices that are not supported in the text or on the page or in the breakdown at all. Making it your own doesn't mean let's take it in a different direction and show the writer what it could be. It doesn't mean making up your own dialogue. It doesn't mean uh, giving the character a random accent or affliction just to do it because it's different. Um, I think making it your own is trusting your interpretation of what's given to you. That's making it your own. It becomes uniquely yours and uniquely your take on it when you don't try to sort of straddle the fence of what do they want and how do I become it and how do I guess what they want. And they've told you what they want. It's called a breakdown. They give you the breakdown. They give you the character description. Sometimes they'll tell you about the series. You know, do good detective work. Read everything. Read the stage directions. Read the crossed out part. Read everything. Make sure that you are honoring what's given to you. Ask yourself lots of questions. Be skeptical of your sudden decisions and instincts that happen before you've really thought about it. I always like to start with no assumptions, and go from there and create and build the version of this role that you believe makes sense given the evidence. And then trust that. That's called making the character your own. That's called making the character your own. Trust that, play it. In most cases, and those of you who've listened to me for a couple of years know that I say this, in most cases, this is going to be the only time you play this role is for this audition. Don't you want to play it the way you want to play it? Don't you want to play it the way that makes sense to you? Because very few auditions result in jobs. That's just the math. So that's making the character your own. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that's helpful to you because I think too often people think, well, I could do some wacky thing with it. And, it's like, no, that's irresponsible acting. That's not a good, not a good choice. Tell me your thoughts and we'll talk more about this, right? You can comment below. You can share these videos with your colleagues, the ones you like. And that's it. I'll see you next week.